click this. Oh God, they have the intake. Wow. Wow. Special victims, SVU in this bitch. The real SVU. Yo. Charges. SA. Unlawful. There is a disturbing coincidence regarding Nicki Minaj and the men in her life. Now, one of them, she cannot control what he has done. That would be Jelani Mirage, who has been sentenced to 25 years to life in prison as of January 2020 for predatory SA and child endangerment of an 11-year-old. The Okay? So the brother, right? The brother, you can't control your brother, right? You can't control your brother. That would have, you don't know. We don't know what's going on. You don't know. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But then you go and you marry your childhood sweetheart who also had been in prison for rape and SA. That was completely your choice. Why couldn't you just do like you did with Safari, Nikki? Why couldn't you just have that to the side and be like, this is my bodyguard, or just say nothing? Why do we have to have parasocial relationships with these celebrities and they have to tell us everything? Who they're dating? Why? You know? We got to get back to just the artistry. The mystique is gone. The mystique is gone. I understand that the fans they want to consume so much, but at what cost? Listen, don't forget to hype this video up. Do all the things. I'm not shouting, I'm not yelling. But please do all the things that YouTube likes for the audience to do so the content can spread, we can continue to grow, create better content, all of these things. Wow. Nicki Minaj. Deportation petitions gain over 120,000 signatures. Literally, when you type Nicki Minaj and she's no longer being talked about for her musical ability. She's not even being talked about for her Twitter rants. She's being discussed in a manner that I never thought growing up would ever be. All you see is the petition to deport Nicki Minaj. It's everywhere. And that they're saying she's remained silent. Let's go to Twitter. All right. So let's go to Explore. Let's see, chat. Let's go. Nicki Minaj. Let's see what the people are saying because before I give my take, latest. I don't know what they're showing Doja Cat for. What is Doja Cat? Oh, got it. So because of everything that's been going on with Nicki Minaj, Doja Cat has now risen on the global Spotify chart to number 49. She's the only female rapper on the chart as Nicki plummeted from 112 to off the chart. Okay. Now let's see. Both petitions to deport Nicki Minaj have officially entered the top three trending campaigns on Change. Damn. Oh, this is just Kenny. You know that if you don't know, her husband is Kenneth Petty. He is a convicted, you know, mm-mm, mm-mm, you know, on the registry. So it says now a LG. Yo, where people get these things, I don't know where they find them. They wait until let's see if we can click this. Oh God, they have the intake. Wow. Wow. Special victims, SVU in this bitch. The real SVU. Yo. Charges. SA. Unlawful I don't even know what that says. The summary. These are the things that brought her down. Choices. We all make choices and we do all have to live with them. And so There is no denying the talent of Nicki Minaj. There's no denying her beauty. There's no denying that she is one of the greatest of all time. So when I see people talking about that on the Twitter timeline, she's the greatest. She's outlived the hate train. She's this and she's that. Yeah, she has for the longest. But when she decided to choose to marry Mr. Petty, 10 toes down, stand firm, regardless of her talent, she alienated herself. Things that she said or done. She's quick with the tongue, pause, in that she's vicious with it. She can be, but she could also be very loving. When you have such a high level of artistry and you're that good, a lot of times things are overlooked, including with her. Think about it. She was 4 hours late to be on stream with Kai Cenat. There was 300,000 people on that stream. And he had been hyping that she was going to be on there. She was 4 hours late. But again, it's Nicki Minaj. Had that been anybody else, ninjas would have been pissed. They would have been this, they would have that. But it's Nicki. It's the queen, right? But here's the thing: there's a certain line that once it's been crossed over, the things people let you slide with before, they no longer are willing to turn a blind eye. Now, it's not just about your behavior; it's about who you associate yourself with. This is just It's just wild. It's just it is so sad that, and we don't even know where Nicki Minaj is. Where's Nicki Minaj right now? They're saying people have stolen from her. She was talking about that insiders taking money from her. There are court documents. There are articles that there are liens on her house. And now with the petition of over 120,000 people, they're saying they want to deport her back to Trinidad because, in case you didn't know, Nicki Minaj was not born in America. She was born in Trinidad. She's Caribbean. I'm Caribbean too. I was born in America. Both my families are from the Caribbean. Both my grandparents came over. Puerto Rico is part of America, so, you know, that side of my family, we didn't need. I'm also Haitian, and my Haitian grandparents, they needed to get a green card and all that other stuff and become citizens and things like that. And so this is not to bash people that come over to America looking for a better life, and this is not about that. But think about this: she has gone to a place where the people that once loved her and turned a blind eye to all of her shenanigans are now saying, you know what? Maybe you should go back to where you came from. Like that's crazy. We're talking about Nicki Minaj, one of the greatest to do it, male or female. And in the same breath, you got Cardi B, who she does all types of crazy shit, and people just love her. They turn a blind eye all the time to the stuff she does. But you know what? Optics is everything. But best believe if Cardi B decided to marry a convicted rapist, she would be getting the same. I 100% believe that. So what's next for her? I don't know. How do you come back from this? You make amazing music? People still gonna listen to it. I believe that. I think that people will listen to her music, one, if it's good, and two, because they're curious to see what she's gonna say. Is she gonna address any of these things? Or is she just gonna just do what she does and make music? Either way, she'll still have people listening. But the real question is, will she ever gain anybody's respect ever again? I don't know. Growing up, I was a huge fan of Nicki Minaj. Like, when she came on the scene, I was like, who is this? It was crazy. I was listening to everything, all the mixtapes, Beam Me Up Scott. It was crazy. And I'm from New York. And my mother, when she heard it, she was like, who's this girl? What are you listening to? What are you? And I'm like, Ma, I was listening to 50 Cent when I was like 5 years old, 6 years old. Listening to D12. I'm listening to Eminem, to Jay-Z, like all of the East Coast rappers we listening to, and we listening to with the curses. So I just think it because it was a girl, it was a female, and what she was saying, and it didn't matter. I told my mom straight up, like, listen, you're not gonna censor me. I'm gonna listen to Nicki Minaj. This is like 2007, 2008. I'm like, I'm listening to Nicki. Like, I don't, you know, Back then, you had the little iPods, you had LimeWire, you would download, and you had just have it in my ears. I couldn't play it on my speaker. I had to make sure it was in my head, and all of that shit. And then eventually, after I stood 10 toes on her musical ability, my mom, she bought me Pink Friday, and I still have Pink Friday. The CD is somewhere in my belongings somewhere. I still have the physical copy of Pink Friday, and I played that record. Somebody driving a Porsche right now. Listen, I ain't rich yet, but we didn't move out the hood. I just would have never thought that it would come to this. I'm not here to bash her. I'm here to present the facts and give perspective as to why people feel how they feel. I guess just shut the fuck up, which she did. She deactivated Instagram and get back to making the music. I guess talk about what's going on. Be real, be honest. Talk about why you felt like you had to go to turning point, you would say, and you had to switch up on the people that you used to talk about. Like maybe give that side. Talk about how you've been hurting and you feel abandoned and all this other stuff. And maybe that's the way. Maybe that's the way. Or and maybe divorce your husband. I don't know. Or, you know, pretend like you did and that nigga in the closet or something. I don't know. Um, yeah, listen, I thank y'all for watching. Stay blessed, stay safe. It's cold out here, it's winter time, it keeps snowing. I listen, hype the video up so I can move to somewhere warm and I can make these videos outside because it's too cold. It's cold outside, it's cold inside. All right. And soon enough, we'll be able to get super chats. Send me some super chats, send me some stuff. I told y'all. I'm injured right now. I suffered a traumatic injury at the hands of somebody else on set. I can't tell you what set it is, but it's a major network, major streaming thing. It's big, okay? And so I can't talk about stuff like that. But I'm all in on this. And so I need y'all. I need y'all to help me grow. And I'm here to give back to the community, give back to those that give to me. So thank y'all for watching. Love.